thirst and hunger. We're here to drink of glory and wonder. Here to cry out, come and fill this place. Come and fill this place.
Hey everybody, this is my friend Rodney, and we work together at the financial aid office, and yesterday we kind of had a cool God experience, and so I wanted to give him an opportunity to share with you all what God did in his life. Rodney, just tell these guys about kind of, we met yesterday at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you kind of shared how you were feeling. Tell me about just what had happened and what was going on with you physically.
So first off, it's great to be able to share with you guys. I'm excited about what happened. Yesterday, I get to work, and the previous night, we do a youth group basketball meeting, stuff like that. So me and a bunch of the youth went out, we played some ball, and I got off the court and everything was fine, but I got up the next morning and I had this terrible burning all the way down my kneecap. So when I got out of bed, I was immediately hobbling, and I came into work and I was just really feeling it. So every time I'd walk back and forth to somewhere, I just had to sit down just to get the pain to go away. So what happened, Stephen, I just got back in, first time I've seen him since he's been back from Israel, and he kind of noticed it, and he said, "Hey man, is that where it's hurting right there where you're holding it?" And I said, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, do you mind if I pray for it?" At this point, to give you kind of an idea of where we're at in the office, we're in the middle of work. There's ladies all the way around our cubicle. It's kind of, at first it was like, all right, yeah, okay, sure man, I don't mind you praying for me, but it wasn't like a move of God and we were sobbing or anything. He just stepped out in faith and said, "Hey, I just want to pray for your needs, see what can happen." So I said, "Sure," and he prayed for it, and then he immediately told me after, he said, "Dude, get up, give it a whirl." So I was like, "Hang on, I want to give it a second before I get into any weight on it or anything." So I gave it about 3 minutes and sat there, and I didn't think about it when I started walking again. I just started walking, and then I didn't even get back to Stephen while he was at work with me. I had to text him later because it was just one of those things, man. It didn't hurt at all. I completely forgotten that my knee was burning in the morning. It was a brief period of time. It was an hour and a half while it was hurting, and immediately after, I didn't feel a thing. And I got to my pastor's house last night, and we were actually talking about one of my buddies that's in youth leadership with me at our church. He said, "I really want to see miraculous things happen, but not just see them, but have the faith to be able to perform miraculous things." And I said, "Well, man, I got this great story I want to tell you." So I told him the story of how Stephen just had that same kind of passion, and he said the only thing he could do differently that he felt God telling him to do was to put himself in a position to actually to see things done. So he wanted to pray for me so he can actually see that healing happen, and it was cool to be able to share that with my friend and my pastor, because that's one of the first times, the only time that I've experienced a direct healing.
Yeah.
Even through a small thing like that, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
it was great.
And Rodney and I were talking about, which is really cool. In that moment, I just had a choice, right? Do I pray for him or not? We're in the middle of work, but when we said a simple prayer, what was it? 30 seconds at most. I didn't have any crazy encounter with God. I didn't feel anything happening. And you said you didn't feel anything in your body. It just almost as if nothing happened, only to get a text from Rodney later that all the pain had left his knee. And so we just thank Jesus that he's still moving, he's still healing people, and wanted to encourage you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.